Or, okay. Is that okay? Hey, how's it hitting on that mixer over there? Is it hitting the levels hard with the play?
What's up, y'all? I'm the one with 24 Wire TV. This man beside me, Miguel. Miguel, say what's up to the people.
What's going on? What's fly? How's everyone doing?
Yeah. So I want to talk to you. You're a new artist.
Yeah.
So first of all, I just read on your Twitter as you said it's surprising what a year's time can change.
Absolutely.
What has this last year been like for you?
Man, this year has been phenomenal. We started out with All I Want Is You featuring J. Cole, which was just, you know, it was a very personal song to begin with. And J. Cole really kind of took it to the next level. And to watch a personal song like that kind of become a personal song for other people.
For sure.
And watch it just grow on its own and grow its own legs was just an incredible experience.
How would you encapsulate how you're feeling before you go on stage? Is it excitement? Is it nervous? Is it an amalgamation of both? How does Miguel feel before you step out on the stage?
Stepping out on stage, this is why we rehearse so much, is because I really do get nervous. My nerves are really worked up. I try not to focus on Mike Tyson. I don't know if you've seen this documentary. If you haven't seen the Mike Tyson documentary, see it. It's a great documentary. But he describes his process before a fight, and I have to say that I relate with this the most. He said he would train very, very hard, you know, before the fight, and when he got into the room and they're taping his hands and it's time to go walk out, he felt very, very nervous. He was almost afraid. He was afraid that this man was going to beat him, or he was going to lose, or he was going to be humiliated. And he was afraid of this man. And he had been training, thinking about how much he would hate to lose. And every step he took closer and closer to the ring, he felt a little more powerful and a little more powerful. To the moment he touched the ropes and he stepped into the ring, then he felt all powerful.
Right.
And he felt like he was in control. And I would describe my process to be very similar. I'm very nervous and I'm very anxious, and I just want people to really understand and relate and you know, to dig it. And I worry that they don't. But the moment we get to the stage and I hear my music, that's where everything all of those emotions kind of subside, and I focus on what the message is behind the music and the intent behind my whole, how I move, you know, and like, this is my life, you know? And that's what I really want to convey, and that's how I feel when I get on stage.
So very nervous, very anxious, but you're also very competitive. And you said that
Absolutely.
your competitors are yourself and your peers.
Yeah.
I read that on Twitter as well.
Absolutely.
I'm all over Twitter, obviously.
I'll be on Twitter too.
Exactly. So is there anyone in particular who you feel like is in the R&B lane that is an immediate competitor?
You know what? It's not about... The funny thing is that I don't pay attention to genres like that or a specific person. I think it's more... I'm competitive more so with my idea of where I want to be, how many people I would like to have touched or reached, and where I am now. And I'm competitive with my peers in the sense that some of them may be or have a range or a reach farther than mine at this time. You know what I mean? And I think it has a lot to do with just being raised. Like, my father's very competitive, and he raised me in sports. Like, I played soccer growing up, and he just raised me to be very competitive, and you should be. You know, I want to be the best, and I'm gonna work hard, you know, to be the best. Not necessarily the best over the people like my peers, but just the best that I can be.
Yeah,
exactly.
I got you. So what are your short-term goals in terms of artists, I guess, for the rest of the year? And then overall, what's the ultimate goal? You said you want to be the best, and I know that you don't want to be memorable, you want to be unforgettable.
Exactly.
So talk to me about the ultimate goals.
You know what? As an artist, I think, my goal overall is to be timeless and to make music that transcends here and now. All of my favorite artists, all the artists that I listen to daily, have made art that that don't belong in a certain time, you know, and they're applicable to my life now, and they'll be applicable to my life in the future, and not only mine, but those that live now and those that live in the future.
All right, perfect. In conclusion, we're hanging out here at the Hennessy Black Presents Miguel event, and I know later on you're gonna have a private, intimate dinner with a bunch of your closest friends and colleagues. You must be extremely excited about it.
I am. It's been a long time getting to a point where we could do something like this, especially with a well-established brand like Hennessy Black. And I happen to know the people that put this together. We've had, you know, chances to really build, and I love them as people. And so just to be able to hang out with them, and like you said, my friends and colleagues and whatnot, it's just a great opportunity. One of my favorite cities. We're in New York. I get to play with my life. I love to perform, so it's gonna be a great night, a lot of fun, and I just can't wait.
Got it.
I really can't wait.
Got it. Well, we're excited for you. If you don't have the album, it's called All I Want Is You. It's in stores. Make sure to follow Miguel on Twitter. It's at MIGMONE. That's Mig Money, at Mig Money. And of course, follow us on Twitter. It's 24Wire, at 24Wire TV. I'm Dewan. This is Miguel. We out.